aye. Aye. All opposed? And we will now have the Director of Schools report.
I have a sore throat today, so hopefully I don't get so raspy that you can't hear this. But the Carter County School System is pleased to announce that on Monday, May the 14th, the Education Consumers Foundation Value Added Achievement Awards will be presented in Nashville. These awards of $1,000 to $3,000 will be presented to 18 principals across the state. The ceremony will be held at the Tennessee Supreme Court at 1:00 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. Governor Bill Haslam, Lieutenant Governor Ron Ramsey, and Speaker of the House Beth Harville have been invited to help with the presentations, as well as the sitting chairs of the House and Senate Education Committees, Representative Richard Montgomery and Senator Dolores Gresham. This award of $1,000 to $3,000 is based solely on objectively measured academic achievement gain. The 18 winners are among the most effective of Tennessee's nearly 1,400 elementary and middle schools. The foundation states, and I quote, "Our purpose in giving these awards is to give recognition to high-achieving schools and to encourage others to imitate them. If every school in Tennessee were similarly effective, Tennessee would be an unrivaled national leader in education." Mr. J.R. Campbell, principal of Little Milligan Elementary, is one of the 18 principals being honored. We certainly are pleased for Mr. Campbell and Little Milligan Elementary School. The TCAP and end-of-course assessments will be administered on April 23 through May 7. Elementary and middle school TCAP begins on April 23rd through the 30th, and the high school end-of-course then May the 1st through May the 7th. Our teachers, students, parents, and supervisors have worked diligently this school year. I have been impressed and pleased with the focus and hard work I have seen in the classrooms of our school system. Please encourage every child you know to do their absolute best during this TCAP administration. I, for one, as well as many others, believe our students, teachers, and schools will soar with success. Currently, many committees are meeting on a regular basis in our system. This hard work will produce fruits of labor for long-range planning, balanced budgets, implementation of Common Core standards, and improvement in student achievement. Our CTE students are getting ready for competitive events. It is our hope that many awards will be brought to the Carter County School System. Best wishes and good luck, students, in these competitive events. I'm also pleased for this opportunity today to thank Mr. Stephen and Mrs. Ashley Grindstaff of Grindstaff Ford in Elizabethton for their generosity and kindness in providing an academic banquet for students in the Carter County School System. The banquet will be held at Johnson City's Holiday Inn to honor all 4.0 GPA freshman through senior students at each of our high schools. The guest speaker will be Ms. Erin Hatley, Miss Tennessee 2011. Other special invited guests are Representative Kent Williams and Senator Rusty Crowe. I encourage members of each school community to issue a special thank you to the Grindstaffs and Grindstaff Ford for promoting academic success in the Carter County School System. This banquet will include 141 students, 25 school-level administrators and counselors, 8 central office staff, and members of the Carter County Board of Education. Additionally, each student will be presented a medal for their superior academic achievement. Please join me in applauding these tremendous efforts on the part of the ground staffs and ground staff board.
Thank you, Dr. Ellis. That will be a very good thing. It's his first year they've had it in a while.
Yes, it
Great.
is.
That's good.
That's
The
every year.
students need a pat on the back every time we can give it. We'll move to Ingrid financial report.
You have in your original packet, budget amendment number 12 for Fund 141. It has two items. That's $3,451.18. I ask your approval on that.
One motion will cover both of those.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do I hear a motion for Fund 141 budget amendment number 12?
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Approved.
You also have in your original packet, budget amendment number 6 for Fund 141, $96,208. I ask your approval on that one.
All right, do I hear a motion to approve budget amendment number 6?
Make the motion.
Okay, we have a second.
I'll second.
Any discussion on that one? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same.
You also have a purple folder on your desk. In that purple folder, you'll see budget amendment number 7 for Fund 142. This is the transfer we were talking about from Title 2A to Title 1A. I ask for approval on that one.
All right, do I have a motion for budget amendment number 7, Fund 142? Do
So moved.
I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed?
That's all I have.
All you have. All right, we'll do the attendance report. There you go. I see no
I usually have. Thank you. I gave you a packet of all the schools and kind of a breakdown of the numbers for each grade from K through 12. And of course, in the last set of numbers, that's the totals of males and females from each school. Also, in this, it's not listed all the pre-K or the Head Start. Pre-K, if you want to, they're not on STAR, so that's the reason they're not listed here. But Range has 16 pre-K, Valley Forge has 20, and Little Milligan has 20, making a total of 56 pre-K students. Also, Ms. Campbell gave me a total number. She didn't break it down for me. Of course, I didn't ask her to, but she can handle 153 Head Start kids in our program. So, adding up the numbers that's in your packet, plus the Head Start and pre-K, that brings our current number to 5,677 students. So that, that, of course, that could change tomorrow, but that's when Amanda Scalp ran those numbers for me a little while ago, and this is what she got through today. Okay, so that's kind of where we stand now as far as that.
Really appreciate that. Thank you. Federal projects report. Food service report. Curriculum Instruction Committee report.
Ms. Campbell would like to speak to you.
I just want to let you know, we had our annual spring pre-registration for our Head Start pre-K, and we registered a total of 250 children. Now, some of those are over income, so I want to stress that we're still accepting applications. We are continually, 12 months a year, accepting applications, but this is up about 50 children from last year that did the pre-registration. So we felt like it was a success. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much, Ms. Campbell.
That's all we have tonight, sir.
Thank you. Other committee reports? Any old business? Phil, you have new business? You good?
We received bids on our new PA system for the elementary school that came in at $10,253. We could take this funding from building improvement line item, and I ask that you approve that.
What school?
Little Milligan.
Little Miller? for the PA, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Do I have a motion to approve these bids for the PA system at Little Milligan School?
Make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay, Dr. Ward brought up at a workshop the other day the desire of a group from Valley Forge Church to volunteer their labor to renovate or remodel 2 sets of bathrooms in Valley Forge. They presented me with a $48,422 for materials. The labor will be all volunteer, so it won't cost us anything for the labor, it's a lot of materials. And if you approve that, that also will come out of the building improvements line item.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve that bid for the bathroom at Valley Forge Elementary School?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on that?
Doctor, what was your funds coming for, valid referendum money? Tax,
Actually, we had this out of building improvements.
taxes where the funds are coming for this?
No, this is one of those, separate accounts, what's the account number on that?
There's a budgeted line item for building improvements, and that's what that's coming out of, it's in your original budget.
Improvements of cost, 140.
It's on the desk.
It's right here, hold on a second. It's in your package as well, just so you know.
It's like, that's why you get the bid.
There's 150 that started in there. Most of the things that we took out of that were referendum projects, so we amended from the referendum monies. So you have roughly $150,000 budgeted that you can use for that.
It's the money's been set aside in those projects that run.
Yeah, this is not the referendum money. The referendum money is a separate pot. And, of course, Mr. Nate, I think, has some additional information with that.
Okay. Any other discussion on this? All in favor of this Valley Forge project, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay. If you remember, a couple months back, I brought you a list of some of the projects that we will be working on. At the next board meeting, I'll bring you back some bids on the Central Elementary windows, Hampton Elementary section of re-roof, Happy Valley Middle, re-roof of the section, and all this will be referendum. And we have, I think, $515,000 today. We estimate these 3 projects to equal about $510,000. So I can have bids back to you.
Thanks, appreciate that. Anything else? Any other new business?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I think it's time that we looked at a interim director beginning July 1. We'll do that for a period of 1 year. And I would like to recommend that Dr. Ward be the interim superintendent from July 1 till June 30th next year.
Okay, we have a motion for interim director of schools. Dr. Ward would start on July 1, is that correct? To June 30, is that correct?
June 30th of
13.
2013.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Discussion.
Question.
Yes, sir.
When will we begin looking for a new director?
Well, what we do, the reason I wanted that for a year, so we'd have time to start looking, because I think people were interested in having more time to start looking. Therefore, if we go ahead and do it for a calendar year, or for a fiscal year, then we'd be able to go through the process the way we want to.
It's kind of hard to, it's kind of a problem sometime hiring one in the middle of the school year, because a lot of candidates that might be interested are already contracted. So it's kind of, you have to throw out hiring for the beginning of the year, which will give us time to do that for long term.
We could start our search probably like in January or something we did the last time.
But, a lot of the candidates you might would have, they would be obligated for that entire school year. Therefore, you would probably want to wait.
I would recommend that we just start in January.
Yes, we're going to start out, put in our taking resumes and looking at, about that time we're having a workshop.
Yeah, we'll have a workshop, discuss that later on in the year.
Yeah, we could do something like that, but right now the recommendation is that we go ahead and identify an interim for the school for the year of July 1 through June 30.
Okay, any more discussion?
I think this gives a nice transition from Dr. Ellis and Dr. Ward to work together, so we have a smooth transition. I know we did the same thing with Dr. Ellis. She came down a month and a half, 2 months, just came along and worked with Mr. Williams to make a smooth transition, so it's not a, kind of, things work a lot smoother that way.
Anything else, anyone? All in favor of the motion for Dr. Ward to be the interim director, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Any other new business? Anyone? CCEA report?
I'm here on behalf of CCEA, and I would like to thank all of you board members for sticking with us through this school year and through the tough decisions that are facing you this coming summer and school year. And our calendar committee worked on setting up a calendar proposal, and we appreciate your time and commitment looking at that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.